In this video, I'll show you how to add shadow in CapCut PC. First, open CapCut on your computer and create a new project, or open a project you already started. Import your video, image, or text, then drag it onto the timeline. If you want to add a shadow to text, click Text from the top menu, then choose Add Text. Type your words and place the text where you want it to appear on the preview screen. Now click the text layer in the timeline to select it. On the right side of the screen, you should see the text editing panel. Look for options like Basic, Style, Effects, or Shadow, depending on your version of CapCut. Find the shadow option and turn it on. Once enabled, CapCut will add a shadow behind your text. You can now adjust the shadow settings to make it look the way you want. Start by changing the shadow color. A black or dark gray shadow usually works well for white or bright text. If your text is dark, you can try a lighter shadow or use a background shape instead. Next, adjust the shadow opacity. If the shadow looks too strong, lower the opacity to make it softer. If the text is hard to read, increase the opacity so the shadow gives more contrast. You can also change the blur. A higher blur creates a softer, more natural shadow, while a lower blur creates a sharper and more noticeable outline. For clean subtitles, a small or medium blur usually works best. After that, adjust the shadow distance or angle. This controls how far the shadow appears from the text. A small distance keeps the shadow subtle, while a larger distance gives a more dramatic style. If you want to add shadow to a sticker, image, or cutout, click the object in the timeline and check the right editing panel for a shadow, border, or effects option. If you do not see a shadow option for an image or object, you can create a manual shadow. Duplicate the image layer, place the copy underneath the original, then change the copied layer's color, brightness, or opacity to make it look darker. Move it slightly down and to the side so it appears like a shadow behind the original object. Once the shadow looks good, play your video and check that the text or object remains easy to see on every part of the background. Finally, click Export in the top right corner. Choose your resolution, frame rate, and file settings, then export the finished video to your computer. Hope the tutorial was helpful. Subscribe to my channel and see you in the next video.